We have a Moorish sovereign here who gets into some type of encounter on an airplane, and I guess the passengers were uncomfortable with it, so they call the police on them to have them escorted off of the plane. Let's take a look at this.
Wait, I'm following you.
Well, he's going to go first, you're going to go second, I'm going to go after.
Why you gotta follow behind me?
Just because.
For what?
Safety.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Badge number 1610.
Appreciate it. And what's your name?
Fiona McKenzie.
Okay.
Happy to meet you.
What's your badge number? What's your badge number?
Okay, so he's already starting with the classic Moorish sovereign questions to the police, asking them what's their names and badge numbers. Well, now you have the names and badge numbers. What the heck are you going to do with that information now, sir?
So basically, they sent some people to harass me.
Right.
Don't touch me.
Right here.
Don't. Keep your hands
Right
to
here.
yourself.
Right here.
Sir, we just want to talk to you. Can you
Okay, yeah, I can step to the side, but keep your hands to yourself.
Stand
Give me
there.
some social distance.
so people can get off the plane, okay? That's all we want to do. Let's
Yeah.
get people off the plane.
Let's get the people.
So,
I want to get out of
So what crime do you suspect me of committing? You ain't gonna answer no questions?
I'm going to ask
You still haven't given me your badge number.
What in the doohickey are you talking about, sir? The lady already gave you her badge number. You don't need to keep asking the same questions over and over again. You got the badge number already, so stop it.
You don't.
The side here so everybody can get out. Well, you can do one of the PCA. You can get an $800 fine out of it.
So, sir, can you tell us what happened on the airline today in relation to your...
So what crime do y'all suspect me of committing?
We didn't say crime.
I haven't said you've committed a
Okay.
crime.
So basically, can I start?
Sure, you asked me.
I just want to document everything.
I was trying to answer
So
your...
basically, when I got on the plane,
Yep.
it was already some issues when I was going through.
What kind of issues?
I didn't have my pass, so I had to go, boarding pass.
Okay.
So I had to go get it. So when I went back to get it, me and the manager had words.
Okay.
So when we had words, basically,
Sorry, it's screeching.
yeah. So basically we had words.
Uh-huh.
So when I came back to board the plane, I got everything. They took me through a screening. They didn't do it to none of the Europeans. They didn't do it to none of the foreigners, but they did it to me. So
Oh boy, this sovereign is claiming racism in the airport. Girl, bye.
they said some selective screening, but what was so
security thing or whatever?
yeah, but what was so crazy is the individual who was asking for my boarding pass when I was going through the screening line, he was the same individual that screened me. So I said it was harassment because I'm like, I asked the manager, why do y'all keep going in circles like a robot when I'm telling you my thing is not operating on my phone?
What?
The little barcode, a barcode.
Oh, to scan it?
Yeah, because they
So
said
you
they
had
sent
to
it to
go
my
get a
phone.
paper one?
So I had to get a paper one.
Okay.
So whatever she told the lady when I got to the plane, they were just looking at me all suspiciously.
Excuse me, sir. They're probably looking at you suspiciously because of that silly fez hat you're wearing through the airport.
So I get on the plane. It wasn't a disturbance until I was asleep. When I woke up to someone yelling in my ear, "Oh, put the mask over your nose." I
So
told
you
her,
had it on.
Yeah, I had it on. No, it didn't fall off. It slid down. It wasn't on my
That's what I
nose.
mean. It
So
slid off
then-
your nose when you were sleeping. Okay.
Fast forward, another lady come by. It was like three different, what are they called?
Stewards?
Flight attendants
Yep.
came by. So the first one come by, "Oh, you need to put that back on." I said, "Man, I can't breathe." Like, not like it's something wrong with me,
Yeah.
but I just needed more oxygen. Slid it down momentarily, and I was gonna put it back. So then all of a sudden, she gets mad. So she goes get the manager The manager comes to me, talking about
This is on the plane or at
This
the
on the
airport?
plane.
Okay,
This
so
on
not
the
manager,
plane.
the
In
pilot.
flight, right?
No, it wasn't at the airport. No, in flight.
But she got the pilot?
She got the manager. No. The pilot.
Okay.
We too far in it. The pilot got involved later, but he didn't come to my seat. He just looked back to check on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the lady come back, the manager, and she's like, we're going to have a conversation. And I said, no, ma'am. I said, you don't talk to me like that. I said, we're not going to do nothing because I don't take orders from nobody. So when I told her that, then all of a sudden, I'm just disrespectful. I'm angry. You're calling me all these epithets. So I'm like, wait a minute, that's harassment.
What do you mean epithets?
Then she gave me epithets is like things you call people that are oxymorons.
names and stuff like that?
She was saying all kind of stuff. Like she was like, well, you're being angry and you're being disrespectful. And I'm like, nah, I'm not being angry or disrespectful. I'm just challenging your opinion, and I have an opinion. Okay. And the last time I checked, people could speak freely and have a conversation. But some people, when they deal with certain cultures of people, they use a xenophobic view with us. And that xenophobic view with us. And that's how she was acting. Very condescending. I'm not beneath nobody but God. So when I called her on it, she got mad. So she went, I asked for her credentials. She brought them, no problem. And then there was no other issues. But don't come threatening me.
So there were no other issues after that?
No, it wasn't no issue. It just told this is what I did.
Yeah.
This is what I did.
Okay.
I said the passenger next to me didn't have an issue. It was only her, the way I was talking to her, challenging her.
How long into the flight did this all happen?
This was like an hour before we landed.
And you're saying it came off your nose when you were sleeping?
Yeah, I was
You
asleep.
didn't purposely take it?
No. But when I was trying to, catch my breath because of the heat from the mask, and I know you feel it, I just,
Dropped down a bit?
and started breathing a little bit, and then that's it. Then all of a sudden I get all this other extra stuff. She make it seem, you would think I threatened this lady with a knife, the way she was talking.
Yeah, the problem.
And you for what? What's the point? Why we even haven't, you know what I mean? Because I disagree with you?
So here's the issue, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean anything at this point, but the airlines, when they're in flight, they're like their own city.
I'm aware of that.
The police there, they are the judges there, they decide, right? It is up to them because it's
You flew with
airspace,
them.
right? You're
Well,
flying.
yeah. I wouldn't say it like that. They have their time.
You can say
But
it,
I didn't make anyone unsafe.
What we're telling you is, if something happens on the plane, they are the ones that decide whether you're allowed to fly with them again.
I would never fly with this company. Nah. I just was dropping off a vehicle and leaving.
The other thing is, and I know that you're frustrated because of this situation that happened on the plane.
She overly exhausted it. Why you have to call the police on me? That's like a form of domestic terrorism that Europeans do. You call the police when you can't bully someone and intimidate someone and they don't follow your fake orders.
This Moorish sovereign clearly doesn't understand what this lady just tried to explain to him. She's explaining to him that when you're in a plane, you have to abide by the rules of the plane. In the plane, they are the judge, jury, and executioner. There's no arguing. It's not like at a traffic stop where you can go back and forth and debate. No, there's none of that. The problem with this sovereign is he doesn't like to follow the rules. He thinks he can just do whatever he wants, and he has gotten a reality check while he was on that plane. And because he wasn't listening, they called the police on him to get his butt escorted off the plane, fez and all.
You understand? We actually police this airport, so it's not.
That's fine.
No,
but you came on the plane and escorted me off, did you not?
Let me finish. Just for a sec, like you asked.
Can you back up a little
you
bit?
Asked me to let
Because I care about my safety too. And this all started over a man.
You asked me to listen to you, so I'd like.
Matter of fact, can I stand over there? Because y'all got me in the corner.
They're going to board a plane.
Well, can we go out there? Because I'm going out the airport anyway.
It's all full of passengers.
We just need.
So we'll back up a bit.
Oh, yeah. I don't like people standing up on me.
But what you have to understand is right now, the laws are such that we are required.
And that's why we have treaties and
We
constitutions.
have to have a mask on, like it or not.
Yeah, well,
right?
that's why we have treaties and constitutions.
Unless you have,
Excuse me, sir. What in the doohickey are you talking about? Why are you bringing up treaties? First and foremost, sir, you are an American. You don't have any treaties. Second of all, whatever treaty you think you want to cite was written well before planes were even invented. So there are no treaties that's going to supersede any rules of any airline. So why are you bringing that up? You Moorish sovereigns are always using the same plays out of the same playbooks. You're running plays as if you're in a traffic stop. No, sir. You were escorted off a plane, so all of that nonsense that y'all normally spew doesn't even apply when you're at a traffic stop, let alone in this particular situation. So stop it.
a doctor's note saying you don't have to wear one on an airplane,
Yeah.
specifically, Transport
Yeah.
Canada has said you must wear a mask unless you have a documented reason from.
I can get a documented reason.
Yeah, but you have to have it at the time.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Or-
carry it with you.
You don't have to agree.
I'll get one.
You don't have to agree with me. I'm not
Yeah.
asking you to agree.
Correct.
I'm just asking you to hear me. Okay,
Correct.
that's all. Transport Canada has said in writing, and it's been in the newspaper, it's been everywhere, if you're on an airline, you must have a doctor's note to be excused from wearing one. If you don't have a doctor's note, you are required by law to wear one right now.
Correct.
During the pandemic. Okay?
correct. It's fine. It was just a minor little hiccup,
Well, and we know
she
it's
shouldn't
slipped down.
she shouldn't have exaggerated it out of context like I threatened the lady. I didn't threaten her. I just I basically politely said something that she didn't like.
Is it possible that you
Yeah.
said it in a tone of voice that
No,
would have upset
because we both have to speak to the voice. She's speaking down to me. You're standing up. I'm speaking up to you. So I'm trying to, like, the highest pitch my voice is,
Yeah.
that's how I was talking to her.
Okay.
And she just took it out of context because it's a plane full of women that are flight attendants. And that's how she took it, because there's one lady standing over here, one lady, and then she's talking to me. And I'm like, that's impolite. That's go. And I told her straight up, I don't answer questions. I mean, I'm not the type of person you can just interrogate. Only reason why I'm talking to y'all is so you can hear the other side
Well, that's
of
what we want to
happened.
hear. There's two sides to
Yeah,
every story.
it wasn't like I'm just oh, you better get out of my face or I'm gonna do this. No, it wasn't that type of situation.
Is it Mr. Bay? Or is it?
I'm pretty sure y'all know my name. They called in there.
I don't know if it's Cicadas Bay or just Bay.
It's cicadas, just like the Egyptian bug.
Okay, so is it Cicadas Bay? That's
Yeah,
your surname?
see, that is my surname is Bay.
B-A-Y?
The bays of Spain and Egypt and
And have you
America.
ever been in trouble with the police before?
Have I ever been in depending on where you're talking about?
Here.
Nah,
And what,
because I don't even interact with people like that.
and how old are you, sir? Do you-
I don't answer those type of
In your
questions.
30s?
Is it some type of investigation going on?
What happens is we've been called here by the airline,
That's fine.
so we need to report in.
That's fine. I don't answer
Putting both
personal.
sides of
No,
stories.
it's just who we dealt with. I have her date of birth.
Yeah, you got my name. I don't give my date of birth
Well,
out
can you
just
give me an
randomly.
approximate age for me?
Yeah, well, I'm 33.
33. Thank you.
Correct. And I would like her information from the report. How I could attain that.
You can get that through Freedom of Information if you.
Oh yeah, I already got one typed up. Oh yeah, I'll be ready for y'all. You know I work the law. I don't like destroying y'all lives though, because of situations like that.
Well, yeah. You know what?
Ask the detective in Florida how you doing.
In the Florida? Are
Yeah.
you Canadian or are you?
I'm U.S.
Oh, then you said you were shuttling cars?
You said a what?
You were shuttling cars?
I transport vehicles.
Transport vehicles. Because
Yeah,
I have a cousin that does
just
that.
business. That's all I'm over here for.
So you came in from Saskatoon?
Yeah, I drove in Portal through Saskatoon, through
Okay.
to Saskatoon.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't ever had no issue, but I don't like people talking to me any kind of way.
So
I only got two
what kind of
parents.
car did you bring up?
What kind of what?
Car.
Car? I didn't. I'm taking the bus out.
No, what kind of car did you bring up?
Oh, it wasn't a car. It was a school bus.
Oh,
See, I do care about y'all population over here too, getting a fair education.
so you shuttled a school bus up from the
Correct.
States up
In
to
the cold,
Saskatoon.
in the rain, and uncomfortable, missing my family.
How long a drive is it?
It's like 3 days, 4 days.
From where? Where'd you start?
From
there?
Fort Valley, Georgia.
From Georgia all the way up here
Do it all the
To bring
time.
a school bus.
Do it all the time. That's why I don't like flying.
You
Because
don't
of
have any
these
school
situations.
buses up here?
I mean, they buy them from that company, distributor in the world. Bluebird ships everywhere.
Oh, you know what? We had a Bluebird plant here at one.
No, y'all still got one. It's in Montreal, Drummondville.
So when they
No, they buy them. Different people buy them.
Okay.
This is a bus company that one went to.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't be with all the harassment and all that. I try to avoid people. You know, ever since this crazy pandemic. But I don't take lightly the people disrespecting
When
me.
did you come up?
I came up 2 days ago. I had to stay, reset my time. Now I'm about to leave. So, you know, I'm an essential driver. I support everything DOT
Okay,
does.
that's what my next question was.
Yeah.
Because there's a 14-day quarantine, but you're
Yeah, I don't have to
essential?
quarantine. I'm
Okay.
essential. I got to govern the law.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Oh, that
I'm
was my
familiar with
next-
all the laws. I even study law in Canada.
That was my next question, was about the 14-day
Yeah, because this
quarantine, but that's essential.
you do know who land this is, right? This is the Moorish land. We have treaties. In Canada land. We have treaties. In Canada land. We have treaties. In Canada.
What you talking about, Willie?
Sir, what in the doohickey are you talking about? First and foremost, it is not Canada, it's Canada. And sir, you do not have any treaties in Canada or Canada. You have 0 treaties. There are no treaties that apply to you. So please, sir, plead the fifth.
So it ain't that I haven't spoken to the Prime Minister. We're trying to get to the embassy.
Send him an email.
I'm going to send him one.
Send him one.
Because I'm tired of them going through this. Ignorance. I love everybody.
So you-
Not everybody in the sense of people who hate me, but anyone who got respect for me, I respect them.
You drive up from Georgia, drop
I drive from
the bus up
anywhere-
to Saskatoon, and then you fly to
Not
Toronto and
exactly.
head back down to the States?
Yeah, I'm going back to the States because where I'm going in the States, I'm picking up another vehicle.
Oh, and then doing another
But
vehicle.
I'm doing another
So
load
it's
in the
just
States.
constant then?
Well, I'm not going to say I do this for a career. I'm going to say I basically do this to make a living currently, but I got other skills.
Well, yeah, in pandemic, you're just doing this to make a living right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, I like I said, I work the law.
So how many times would you do it then? Like say a week?
I've been
Or
up to
2 weeks, a month?
Saskatoon 3 times. I don't know how many times I do it. It just depends on the vehicle. Some vehicles take 5
Oh,
days.
so it's not just school buses then?
No.
Okay.
Nah, I do all kind of stuff. I can fly that plane.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
So, you know, I could drive any of those carts down there. Any of
Oh, any
them.
of the tugs?
Any of it. We actually deliver.
Do you guys make that stuff?
No. We don't make it. Companies make it.
You just deliver?
Yeah, they distribute it everywhere. But we actually
So you don't work for Bluebird then?
No.
Okay.
I'm an independent contractor.
Yeah.
I work for myself. Yeah, that's why I don't like getting in little altercations and disputes
Well, it
with people
just,
like
you know what?
that. Because it's
makes your
foolishness.
It just makes your trip harder. That's
Yeah, well, it don't make my trip harder. It's gonna make her life
You
harder.
really want to? You're standing here with us when you could have been.
Because
What time's your flight?
y'all work for people. Y'all get a paycheck.
Yeah. What time of your flight out then?
I don't have a flight. I'm catching the bus.
Oh, you take. Oh, so
That's
you
why I'm
gotta
waiting to go get my bag.
You got to go
Yeah,
downtown Toronto and catch a.
yeah. I know all this work. I've been here before.
I just wanted to confirm.
So what did you do before you became one of them?
One of them?
Police. Yeah, you know everybody don't like y'all like that.
I went to school.
For what? I know you didn't go to school to be a police.
No,
What else did you go
Actually,
for?
believe it or not, I went to school to actually be a teacher. So there we go.
Damn, you couldn't have picked a better line of work.
You know what? You get what you like you do. Hey, you do what you got to do.
Oh, nah, I'm good. I'm
You
good
do what
over
you gotta
here.
do.
I'm good over here.
This is not a bad job.
I
You get to meet a lot of interesting
I don't hate people. I just hate people that break the law. Sovereign citizens. I think that's what they call them.
Sir, you know darn well they're called sovereign citizens. And you also know darn well that you're a sovereign citizen. So in essence, you're saying you hate yourself. Now the moral of this story is, whether you're a Moorish sovereign, a regular sovereign, a United States citizen, you have to follow the rules wherever you are. Whether that's in the street, whether it's when you're in school, wherever. In this particular case, it's when you're on a plane. You must follow the rules. Now, this sovereign got escorted off of the plane because he didn't follow the rules. Now, that's the problem with sovereigns. They don't like following rules, and that's why they claim their sovereignty, because they think claiming sovereignness that it won't have to follow any rules. And sad to say, that's not how the world works. You can be a sovereign all you want, but you're still going to have to follow the rules of the country you're in or whatever particular venue you're in. And in this case, it was a plane. This sovereign didn't follow the rules and he got kicked off the plane. Bottom line, follow the rules.